Our public hearing number 4 on the consideration of City Council district boundaries. And I would like to turn this over to our Deputy City Manager, Lori Sassoon. Lori.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We have with us again tonight Todd Tatum from National Demographics Corporation to lead us through a presentation tonight on public hearing number 4. So ask Todd to give us his presentation, review where we are tonight, and then I'll let you know what our recommendation is. So Todd, you're up.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, council members. Good to be back here. Again, this is your 4th public hearing. Your city has you have to have 5 public hearings, which is unusual, but that's due to your settlement agreement. Your next public hearing is March 2nd. And again, a reminder, the deadline for adoption is April 17th. Just to quickly go through how we got here and how we developed the maps, I'll be brief. We follow all the federal laws, which mean we have to consider equal population, Federal Voting Rights Act, no racial gerrymandering. The second criteria that we follow are the California criteria for cities, and this year it's ranked in order. Number 1, the districts need to be geographically contiguous. We want undivided neighborhoods and communities of interest. We look for easily identifiable boundaries, and we want to keep our districts compact. And we shall not favor or discriminate against any political party. The third and more traditional redistricting principles that we try to follow is we want to minimize voters shifted to different election years. We respect voters' choices and continuity in office. We look to identify future population growth, not necessarily for drawing of the districts, but so you all know and we know what's coming in the future. And we want to preserve the core of your existing districts the best we can. So tonight we have 6 draft maps for your review. NDC has developed 5 of those draft maps, and a member of the public has submitted a draft map, and we've numbered that draft map number 106. All the maps that NDC has developed, as well as map 106, have a deviation of 10% or less, and if you remember, that is across all 4 of your districts. That deviation has to be 10% or less. Map 101 is 7.77%. Map 102 is 4.69%. Map 103 is also 7.7%. Map 104, which you first saw last time, was 4.49%. Map 104. Map 105 is 4.47%. And the public map, map 106, is 0.61%. Tonight we want to compare the 2 maps, 104 with map 105. And in discussions with the plaintiffs, draft map 105 was developed and the parties have indicated their agreement to submit the map to the City Council in accordance with the settlement agreement. Draft map 105 meets the required federal and state criteria and would make minimal changes to the existing City Council district boundaries. It varies slightly from draft map 104 that was presented at the last public hearing. Currently, you can view and compare all 6 of these maps on your drawrc.org website. You just go to the ArcGIS Interactive Review tool under Draft Maps. And again, you can compare your current districts with all 6 of these maps. One more time, we only have 1 public hearing left. That'll be March 2nd. Again, the deadline for adoption is April 15th, 2022. And at that point, I will answer any questions that you may have.
Thank you, Todd. Oh, if I may, Mayor, to me just eliminate. So with regard to next steps, we're recommending that the council preliminarily select map 105 as your preferred map and direct staff to prepare the final map and ordinance for first reading and adoption at that final public hearing on March 2nd, 2022. Election sequencing will be in accordance with your municipal code, so there's really no change to the election sequencing that we've had since we adopted districts. So with that, Mayor, we're available for your questions.
Very good. Any questions of staff before we open up, or the consultant, before we open the public hearing on this matter? Seeing none at this time, public hearing is now open. Do we have any speakers that have called in? I notice there's probably nobody here in the audience.
No
So no
speakers.
speakers, okay. Then we will go ahead and close the public hearing and bring it back to the city council for any further questions of the demographer or of our deputy city manager, Lori Sassoon. Seeing none, then we will go ahead and I'd like to have us entertain a motion, and please, sir, correct me if I'm wrong with this, but entertain a motion to receive and file a report and make a preliminary selection of map number 105 for city council district boundaries and direct staff to prepare the final map and the ordinance for first reading to adopt the map following the public hearing scheduled for March 2nd, 2022. That is the final public hearing, number 5, and it will take place on March 2nd, 2022 at 8 p.m. time certain in the council chambers. So do I have a motion to that effect?
So moved. Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. A roll call vote, Madam Clerk?
Roll call vote, Councilmember Hutchison.
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Kennedy.
Aye.
Councilmember Scott.
Aye.
Councilmember Spagnolo.
Aye.
Mayor Michael.
Yes.
Motion carries by unanimous vote.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate all your help and your organization's help. Truly was much appreciated. And Lori, thank you for all the hard work that you and your staff put in on this. So at this time, there being no further business to conduct, we now stand adjourned. We are in adjournment, and we'll see